Last time, I'm a cop. And the last 5 times when you saw me, I was also a cop. I just didn't feel like telling you, okay? So don't you look like a jerk. And then this happened. Alright guys, welcome back. This is Killer Panda, and we are playing Gabriel Knight. And last time we left off, I used Mosley's badge to be a creeper. And now we have to figure out what else we need to do before we can go to bed. That was the big idea that I had, so let's go back to the map. We can go back to the French Quarter. We can't go back to the Getty Mansion. We're ruled out there. I'm just gonna make a good run through and basically try to see if there's No. Stop it. Just stop it.
You've already got
Bank. Alright, come on, look at it.
The banks of Lake Pontchartrain are rich with clay deposits.
I think I already got some clay, so vegetation. Let's look at the vegetation. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Look at the vegetation.
Gabriel is on the sand and clay shores of Lake Pontchartrain, at a site where some poor bastard got to see who the voodoo murderers really are.
Yeah, they did. Is there anything that I'd be able to use the blood on, or use on the blood? I could use the magnifying glass on the blood. Yeah?
There's nothing worth
Okay. Yeah, whatever. This place. Let's look at the road.
Lakeshore Drive runs around.
Okay. Fine. You know what? Just fine. If this is how you're gonna be, then I'm out of here. Already went to the cemetery.
A sign under front.
Yep, attuning with the spirit realm, of course.
I knew you'd miss me, so I can...
Let's see.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Let's see. Can I do anything with the box?
I can go through the rest of that.
Okay. Chandelier window, welcome mat, art supplies. Let's talk to Grace again. Did I learn absolutely anything
What's up?
from Malia Getty? I went there and I talked to her, but...
Had any...
No, but I'm sure you have.
What? Like he's a prostitute?
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
What do you want to know?
Nothing.
Okay, so there's... Yeah, worthless. Use the coffee machine. Take some coffee. While I try to figure out what to do next. Oh, let's see. There has got to be something. There's got to be something I'm missing.
Good coffee.
That sure is. This was a worthwhile thing to do. Let's go back to the bookshelf. Maybe now I can learn something new and useful about books. Siddhartha. I don't know.
Dry rockin' creaking.
Yes. None of this is useful. Can I use the lake snake scale? No. Alright, whatever. This is gonna happen every in-game day, where I'll make all this progress, and
I'll
then
be back later.
There's gonna be
Have
one
fun.
thing that I need to do, and I don't know what it is. We can go back to the Voodoo Museum. Let's go to
The sign says
okay.
the over...
Alright. Let's go back to Jackson Square. Maybe that one guy finished the pattern or something. Ta-da. I'm suspicious of that bongo player.
What else do you need to do that reconstruction?
Some more parts of that pattern would be helpful.
Nice drawing of the cathedral.
Hey, thanks.
It's really precise.
Well, I'm an architectural student, actually. It's good practice.
Do you
That's
mind if
good.
I watch you?
Be my guest.
Those drawing tools are amazing.
Yeah, they're great for laying lines, angles, circles, you know, anything geometric. It's pretty meticulous, but I prefer it to freehand.
Who
Can you
doesn't?
draw anything with those tools?
They're great for ordered, complex forms and patterns, but they won't help me do Monet.
That's true. I can't argue with that. Let's go back to the church. That's the only idea that I have. To the cathedral. Away. Check the confessional.
Someone is in there.
Oh, come on. They've been in there for like
Someone is
ever.
in-
I'm sick of this. Sick of that. Can I sit in the pews?
Rows of pews.
Okay. Nope. Can I take the cherub? Use the cherub.
Gabriel might need the goodwill, but he can't afford to make a donation right now.
To the map. Oh, what could I need to do? Let's go back to the drugstore. Gotta be missing something. 'Cause-
Hi.
Because I kind of know that there's a... Let's see. I'm taking it.
To get the mask, Gabriel would have to buy it.
I wonder if I could show him something here. Maybe I just need to show him everything that I have.
Would you mind taking a look at this photograph?
Look at it.
Sicko.
Capri Sanko? What does that mean?
Nothing, man. I didn't say nothing like that. You heard me wrong, man.
You said something like it. And by something like it, I mean it. Exactly it.
Do you know anything about snake scales?
I got some snake root and snake powder, but
Nah. Nah. Voodoo code. Tell me about this voodoo code.
Do you know anything about these crosses? I think there's some kind of code.
look like a lot of hand tracks to me, man.
Yeah, well, they're not. Hens don't walk that way. Why would they walk in a straight line like that? I'll show you my dad's creepy sketchbook.
Does this mean anything to you?
I don't know anything about that at all.
Oh yeah, I'll pretend I'm a police officer. That works for everybody.
Does this mean anything to you?
I don't know anything.
You know what a police badge looks like. Everybody knows what it is.
Mind if I ask you if you...
Yeah.
As would
Yeah.
What do you know about Marie Laveau?
Marie. She's somebody from the old days. One of them old folk tales. The tourists eat it up, no?
They really do. Bunch of suckers.
Would you take 50 for Willie Jr.?
Don't insult me, monsieur. The price is $120.
What? You said you'd sell it for 100 before.
Yeah, you did.
You misheard, monsieur. The price was always 120.
There's still more to talk
Would you
about.
take 50 for...
Don't ins...
What?
You miss...
I guess it's just gonna keep letting me do that.
Nice weather we're having.
Don't bother me. Can't you see I'm busy? St. John Eve coming. I got to be ready.
Would you take 50?
I don't know why it still
What?
marks it that way. There must be something I can talk to him in the future about that or something. Take
To
it.
get what's in the case, Gabriel would need money.
I feel like I checked everything in here.
There's no room for him in the bookstore.
Isn't that the truth?
It must be the crocodile thing, but even I'm not interested.
Weird.
The poster advertises a voodoo play from last fall.
Maybe I need to go back to the museum. Maybe there's something there. I'm sure
Hello,
there is.
Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
We're both glad about that. To clicking. Use it.
I wish Malia Getty was permanently grafted to my thighs.
Weird. That seems disturbing. Seems like some,
I wish I had $1 million.
Ugh. That's not as weird. Just keep wishing for things that won't happen, Gabriel.
I wish my publisher would actually promote one of my novels for a change.
Yeah, it's true. True that, right? Let's use the switch.
Gabriel has no interest in the noisy fan at the moment.
There's gotta be something that we can do. Look at the
A
gourd.
beaded gourd is on display.
Okay. Let's go back to talking to Dr. John.
Could I ask you some more questions?
Of course. I also find our dialogue stimulating.
Well, that's good. Thanks, Dr. John. Glad to hear that.
So what do you think of our summer weather? Have you ever seen it so overcast or so muggy?
It is unpleasant. The heavens are not pleased these days.
God's pissed.
Nice outfit.
I prefer simple cotton to dead flesh, Mr. Knight.
True
I'll
that.
have to remember that. This is quite a place you have here.
Thank you, Mr. Knight. I have dedicated myself to the preservation of this unique culture. It is gratifying to see others reap the fruits I have sown.
Well, good. That's all I've got to talk to him about. Let me show him this voodoo code. Maybe he'll know something about that.
Do these symbols mean anything to you?
No, they look like nonsense to me. Where did you get them, if I might inquire?
I saw them scribbled somewhere. Just graffiti, I guess.
I see. By the way, I forgot to warn you, Mr. Knight. The local cemeteries are quite dangerous. Muggers, vandals. I would avoid going there alone if I were you.
I'm going
Really?
there.
Thanks for the advice.
I'm going there alone. He knows something, because that's where I got it. That's where I got that thing. Show him this brick. What do you think of this brick?
Does this mean anything to you?
I cannot say that it does.
Bricks mean something to everyone. Bricks are the foundation of our society. Learn some respect. I'm gonna check out this sketchbook.
Does this mean anything to you?
Probably not.
I can
You can tell it doesn't mean anything whenever he says the same stock statement like that. I know I showed him that snake scale before.
Perhaps Gabriel should learn more about the scale before showing it to anyone.
That's how you learn things. You learn things by talking to people. What do you think of this clay?
Does this mean anything to you?
Nope.
I cannot.
Okay, well he threatened me, so clearly that's what I need to do next. Ooh, whip. Look at the whip.
A leather whip hangs from a peg on the wall.
Ooh, hurt me.
I was gonna say it. This time I was really actually gonna just jump in and be like, cue weird Gabriel Knight statement. But I didn't.
Thanks a lot. Bye now.
Come back again.
Okay. Let's go back to the cemetery. Let's see. That angel.
An angel with a cross stands guard over one of the tombs.
Alright, look at the sky.
St. Louis Cemetery number 1 is one of the most historic and beautiful places in the quarter.
It sure is. That doesn't have anything to do with the sky, though.
I don't need to go visit the family tomb today.
Oh, come on, Gabriel. I want to see your dead parents or whatever. I want to see the dead people that you know so well. Where is that? That stupid, what's his name? Tomb. These tombs are all
With
the
a
same.
few exceptions, these tombs are all beginning to look alike.
They sure are. What could I use on the switch? Ooh, use the clay on the
That
switch.
doesn't work.
Oh, okay. Do I have anything else to use on the plate? Tweezers. Tweezers are great for plates.
That doesn't work.
Can I just push the plate? Operate. Operate the plate.
It's locked shut.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't have anything to use that on, unless the snake scale does something. Use the snake scale.
That doesn't work.
Okay. Talk to it.
Open sesame.
Nope, that doesn't work.
Oh, I can't believe it.
The tomb door is securely shut against the material world.
Look at it.
Two heavy, solid marble doors provide an entrance to the tomb.
Ah. Operate it.
The doors are heavy and shut tight.
Okay. Look at this tomb.
With a few exceptions.
Okay. Look at the
An
angel.
angel draped dramatically over.
Yeah. Yeah, we already checked that. Check the vase. Take the vase.
Gabriel looks at and in the vases, but he doesn't see anything he wants to take.
Okay. I feel like this little thing kind of stands out against everything else. Look at this tomb.
This old tomb.
Oh. Okay. Look at this one.
This tomb is smaller than most others in the cemetery.
Kind of a pup tent for the dead.
Kind of weird, but that was funny.
A stone angel leans down to gaze at something unseen.
Yeah, what's he? Oh, there's got to be something. That angel's looking at something. I know it. I know it. He's got it. Looking like right down somewhere around there. You gotta sit. You gotta sit there, Gabriel. Gabriel, you gotta sit there, Gabriel. Gabriel.
I don't need to go visit.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Gabriel. I don't know where else we can go. Oh, there he is. Watchman, talk to him. Ooh, talk to him. Talk to him. Find out what he has to say. Talk to him about stuff.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah? What can I do for you?
What do you know about voodoo?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by slaves.
Okay. What do you know about New
What
Orleans?
can you tell me about New Orleans?
New Orleans.
Seem like everyone wants to visit New Orleans at least once in their lives. And they love the cemetery tours. I see tourists in here every day of the year.
That's good.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
Why, St. John the Baptist is the patron saint of voodoo.
What?
Sometimes we get weird goings on
Weird
in the cemetery
goings
on
on.
that night. More often on a few nights before. People taking grave dirt, bones, and who know what.
That's pretty disgusting.
Yep. Don't know what they do in them, but it can be pretty.
That's true.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Sure. She was the voodoo queen of New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Powerful voodooian and a powerful sorcerer. Believers still come to her tomb, you know. They write secret marks on the walls, leave offerings. Then there's the tourists. They come out of curiosity. As a matter of fact, that big Dr. John fella from that voodoo museum, he's here at least once a day.
What?
But Marie Laveau's tomb isn't the only one the believers visit and make markings and leave offerings at.
Aha.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Toussaint Gervais.
Toussaint
I'm the watchman
Gervais.
here at St. Louis number 1.
What exactly do you do here?
Oh, I keep the place tidy, of course, but a big part of my job, too, is looking out for the grievers. People come to pay their respects, and they need looking out for. Sometimes they so grief-bound, they don't know what they doing.
What do you mean? Like they're fighting people?
Tell me about yourself.
That's about all there is to say.
Okay.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, number 1.
Number 1.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs and not in the ground, don't you? The water table's too high. Them coffins will float right out of their grave. Ha! Them dead will go floating right down into the Calder. Of course, if it were Mardi Gras, nobody'd even notice. It's a historical place. People buried in here from the Civil War. Back further, too. Take a look around. You'll see.
Interesting stuff. He sure does think dead bodies floating out of the cemetery is funny.
You been working here a long time?
Longer than you've been alive, son. I mayhaps be here longer than you'll be alive, for that matter.
Good one.
Kind of a quiet job you've got, isn't it?
Most of the time, yeah. They act up some at the full moon, though.
You must enjoy the company of dead folks.
Who doesn't?
Unlike the living, they ain't never given no reason to dislike them none.
Good point. Living people are jerks.
How's business today?
Dead people mind their own
Unlike
business.
every day, it's what you call a seller's market.
What do you know about the Voodoo murders?
Isn't it just awful? Them finding those bodies with the voodoo things around them.
With the
I don't
voodoo.
think there's any real voodoo going on. Somebody trying to cover their tracks is all.
Well, with the voodoo and the snakes.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? I see snakes around here all the time. Most of them aren't poisonous, of course. I don't mind snakes myself, but lots of folks are afraid of them.
I'm afraid of snakes. I actually know if I'm afraid of snakes.
Do you have
I haven't
any
dealt with
idea
many of
what
them.
Capri Sancal means?
Nope, can't say that I do.
Aw, dang. Really thought that one was gonna work.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Mark Dooms.
You said there were other mock tombs?
Yep, I've seen bull hearts
Ugh.
left on tombs and a nest of vulture feathers, plates of peas and corn green, animal parts, human parts even, it looked like. Male parts, if you get my meaning.
He's talking about
And this is
penises.
one of the great family crypts, mind you. Odd how them types just pick a spot and stick to it.
It's gotta be the Getty tomb, right? It's gotta be the Getty tomb. Let's see if there's anything I can show him that he might know about. You know anything
Does this
about?
mean anything to you?
Nope.
Nope. No, sir. No, indeed. Not in the least. Not what I meant to do. Alright. That's all I needed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good day.
Does this mean anything to you?
Sure, I see them marks all the time on the tombs. Don't know what they mean, though.
Huh. Let's see. What else would he care about?
Does this mean anything to you?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, son. Don't be showing that kind of thing to me. I'm an old man. I'm liable to just keel right over on you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm an old man and I don't like dead bodies none. I don't like dead bodies either. It's okay.
Does this mean anything to you?
I already forgot his
Nope.
name. That's about all I got to show him.
Does this mean anything to you?
Nope.
Alright. Let's see. Let's go back to the Getty tomb. Still don't see any markings. Nope. Go to the right.
I don't need to
tomb.
go visit.
Okay. Ugh. He is such a pain. I just want to explore. That's one thing I like about this version, though. They got rid of... I know in the first one, you could... In the first day, you could go to the cemetery, and there's nothing useful that you can do there, but... They still tell you to.
Hello, Dr. John.
Or they still let
Glad
you.
you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Let's talk to him again. I think he's hiding something.
Could I ask you some more questions?
Of course. I also find our dialogue stimulating.
Well, I guess there's nothing to talk about.
Tell me more about...
When the widow Paris began to practice, there were many voodooians in the city. The widow Paris was a hairdresser for rich Creole ladies.